It was a little over a week ago when a Cleveland area boy made national headlines. That boy was taken out of his mother's home and placed into foster care because authorities say he is obese and is therefore in danger. So what right did the state have to take that straight A student? Ben has the reality check.
Well, that Cleveland area boy is making headlines all right, but we still don't know his name, nor do we know the name of his mother. Here's what we do know. That third grade boy was taken from his family and placed into foster care because authorities say that his mom was not doing enough to control his weight. Here's the backstory. County workers in Cuyahoga County were first alerted to the boy's weight in 2010 when his mother had taken him to the hospital for breathing problems. Now get this, the child is definitely overweight. At 8 years old, he weighs over 200 pounds. It was after that first hospital visit that social workers began monitoring the family. The boy's mother agreed to enroll her son in a special children's hospital program called Healthy Kids, Healthy Weight. The boy did lose some weight initially, but began to gain it back. And that was when the state stepped in, placing the boy in foster care. Dr. James Kalber is an obesity expert.
You're not purchasing your own food. Somebody else is really having much more control over what you're eating, for good or for ill.
So where did this idea to take obese and severely overweight children out of their homes and place them into foster care come from? Well, earlier this year, Dr. David Ludwig, an obesity specialist at Harvard-affiliated Children's Hospital in Boston, wrote an opinion piece in the Journal of the American Medical Association. He recommended severely obese children be removed from their parents' homes and placed into foster care for their own good. Obesity, he says, causes major medical issues such as type 2 diabetes, breathing difficulties, and liver and heart problems. So were health concerns part of the reason the Cleveland boy was taken from his home? Well, perhaps, but they were not listed as immediate threats. The county said the boy's weight put him at risk for developing diabetes and at risk for developing hypertension, but not that he is currently suffering from either of those medical issues. But here's the bigger issue. While this is the first case in Ohio of a child being removed by protective services from a home solely based upon their weight, this is not the only severely obese child in Ohio or even in Cuyahoga County. The state health department estimates that 12% of third graders are severely obese. So just using those numbers, that would mean that 1,380 children live in Cuyahoga County alone. Is the state going to take nearly 1,400 kids out of those homes and put them into a state system that already has 14,000 kids in foster care and 2,500 kids waiting for adoptive homes? So here's what you need to know, and here's what we do know. Cuyahoga County does not even have a specific concrete policy when dealing with obese kids. So why this one boy? And the decision to remove that boy raises a number of questions, including, are the boy's new foster parents personal trainers or health experts? Are foster parents in general trained to safely get this kind of boy's weight down? What happens if the boy remains obese and in the care of those foster parents? Is the child then moved over and over again to different foster homes because of his weight? Perhaps CFS has thought all of these issues through. But so far, if they have not shared the strategy with anyone on the outside. And that is Reality Check.